is here and why he's one of the best players and why he's so high up on this list. So what a performance from him yesterday, but that's why I like this format, George. You know, if you have a bad first day, you can come back on the second day and still make amends for it.
Here we go, we are underway with this game. We do get into a quick pause as some game settings might potentially be changed. One thing I did want to point out, GoalPoacher doesn't wear a headset, no headphones. Any reason why? So he can talk to his brother maybe about tactics and the way he plays the game, or?
Yeah, I feel like it's personal preference. You know, he doesn't look like he's got AirPods in neither, which means he's not really listening to music. I think maybe he likes he hasn't done too many LAN events, obviously, to D-Prem, but other than that, he hasn't done many LAN events. So I feel like for him, maybe just listening to the sort of audience or the fans as well to maybe boost him up, or just hearing the atmosphere in the arena as well. But it's a personal preference. Personally, I like to listen to music, like I mentioned before, but you know, I don't listen to the in-game sound myself, but it seems like everyone else seems to be listening in a headset, but he seems to be having some issues right here and trying to figure it out so we can get into this game as soon as possible for you guys.
Yeah, as he just has a quick chat with the ref just to see what could potentially be wrong. And hopefully he can get that sorted as soon as possible and we can get back underway with the game, but yeah, like you say, 0-3 start, -10 on the goal difference for GoalPoacher. He is a great player. You know, we've spoken about that enough. What he needs to do now is put all of the things that he's practiced over his career into this one moment and these next few games and pull out a performance for himself, because you know this is the biggest EA FC event ever. You know, prize pool wise, especially. So for him to be at this event and to not perform, at the end of it, if he doesn't pick up some wins now, he's going to be really disappointed in himself. He's going to regret not having done more. So for his sake, I do hope that he can pull it back. But it seems like a few of the players are having a couple of issues, but I'm sure we will have that sorted as soon as we can. We're just going to restart the game lobby and then we'll get right into the game. But yeah, GoalPoacher obviously needs to have a better day one, a better day two than he did day one. But here we go, we're getting back underway with this one, and we're switching over to Nathan versus Anders. The first time we've seen Anders on the second stream, and he might have a potential chance here. Mbappe turning into Canate, and this is going to be a tough game for Nathan. I think Anders is going to be, well, he's going to be definitely looking to pick up some more wins today and do better than he did yesterday. Great ball over the top to Havertz. Looks to the shot himself and does keep it in. Mbappe gives it to Ronaldo. Back to Mbappe. Goes outside of the box for Saka. It's a nice ball over, but just a little bit too much on it. It's a nice attempt, though, from Nathan. Don't see that too often.
Yeah, a very good attempt there. I think, you know, you don't really see that too often, but a big chance now because of a mistake. However, defended really well there, George.
Yeah, Anders did well. Let's put the tackle in. Win the ball back. First time volley cross into the box for Saka. Goes back to Haaland. Ronaldo didn't know much about that pass and the ball is given away. But Anders being put under the cosh here, put under pressure, is Nathan. We know that already though. He likes to play an aggressive press style, and we'll have to see if Anders can beat that today. Nice switch from Anders. Out to Hosselu. Canate comes straight out and makes the tackle, allowing the Danish player no time to choose which way to go. Haaland, pull it. This is a big opportunity here. Havertz with a chance, and he wins himself a corner. Did well to come across, but we are going to fly straight over back to the MsDossary and GoalPoacher game now.
Yeah, it seems like we're back underway with this one, obviously, in the last game. Nathan SR seems like he started really brightly there. However, this is the main game we're focusing on. And GoalPoacher going forward here. Can he get something out of it?
Good save from the shot. Great save from the goalkeeper, denying the shot from the Spaniard. A great chance early on for GoalPoacher. There has been a goal in the PHZ versus Machori game, but there is a chance for Ronaldo. Great save by Czech once again. I didn't actually see which way that goal went because there was a nice shot from Ronaldo there, but
pretty sure it was Machori from what I saw.
Taking the lead, interesting. We'll have to see what continues as that game unfolds. Ronaldo, lovely one-touch pass to Mbappe, and oh my word, what a save from Petr Cech. Put it behind for a corner, whipped into the box quickly by MsDossary, but the goalkeeper comes out to claim once again. Everybody's using Cech at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen a few Courtois to be fair, but I think, like you mentioned, I think a lot of the people are using that Cech. Not sure if he's had another version since I used his last one, but the last one that I remember was a 93. But I'm pretty much he must have with the new cards that have come out. Just having a little quick look, he has got the 96 footies icon. I haven't actually used that one yet, but he seems to be the favourite in this instance.
Yeah, I think I packed him the other day. Haven't used him yet. Still playing with team of the season, Alisson. Mbappe gives it to, I think that was Vitinha with a shot, power shot, going over the bar this time. There's been another goal in the PH Manu Bachori game. And it is a penalty to PH Zin, who seals that one and buries it in the top right-hand corner. 1-1 in that game, looking like a very interesting one. GoalPoacher almost gives the ball away there, though. Mbappe plays the ball out wide to Joselu. Ronaldo, pass just wide from Mbappe. There's been a goal in the Nathan versus Anders game, and it is Anders who strikes first. Gets the 1-goal lead with Kylian Mbappe, and there's the celebration. Come on, and there's the goal that MsDossary wanted. I was too busy focusing on the Anders goal, as MsDossary goes 1 goal ahead here in this game versus GoalPoacher, and I'd say he's done quite well there. You know, he's had a lot of the pressure early on, and he scored that goal.
Yeah, there's been a few mistakes, I feel, early doors of this game. GoalPoacher giving away the ball in silly areas. But, I mean, here is the replay. Havertz down on the left side. We've seen him on the right quite a few times. A nice pass inside. And then Saka, the player that I remember the first day, George, you said, you know, I'm surprised they're using him. That is the reason. Left foot, right foot, it does not matter. And what a finish from MsDossary. I just think it needs to start clicking. And you see him giving away the ball very, very cheaply here. And is it just the nerves of the biggest event of the year? I don't know.
Potentially. It is a big stage. And there is a big prize pool. And there is a lot of pressure to put on a young man's shoulders. That is for sure. Good tackle from Saliba. Wins the ball back for Dossary. Canate. John Stones. Kai Havertz testing and teasing as Dossary looks to continue his way forward. Good tackle from Canate once again as Bullet gives the ball forward for GoalPoacher as he looks to craft an attack here. Mbappe marking the run on the outside. It's Kai Havertz. Saka wins the ball back as GoalPoacher not really getting too much luck going forward as of yet, but it looks like there's been another goal for Anders Verge gang. And it is going to be Erling Haaland to bury that one in the back of the net. And there's also been another goal. And this one for Nathan De Bruyne to Ruud Gullit scoring the goal of all people to put it 2-1. Goals all around the grounds as John Stones runs into the box, pulls him back, looking for that pass through. Couldn't find it. Saka. Well defended.
Yeah, it's been quite a close game so far. I feel like it's been end-to-end. GoalPoacher hasn't really had a big opportunity, I would think. I thought the one earlier, actually, from MsDossary actually went straight into the back of net, but it was a great save. However, is it his chance to sign? Finesse shot! Oh! It was not his time to shine there. But, I mean, we've seen a lot of finesse shots go in today, haven't we?
We have seen a lot of finesse shots. Not too many without the finesse shot plus, however. Which I don't think Haaland has. It didn't pop up above his head there. Telas, though, into the feet of Ronaldo. Big chance, and GoalPoacher finds a goal and brings it back to 1-1. He finds his goal in this game, and that's more of what we want to see. Get it into those kind of areas, take the shot, have a go. And he's found the goal and reaped the rewards of it there. And we'll get to see this one again, Lisa.
Yeah, I mean, a nice little player lock sort of council as well into the man, the myth, the legend. R9, and a great finish, obviously. He did the player lock there and then for some players, you just don't know whether he's actually going to change the way that he's doing it. Obviously, sometimes when they do it, you sort of move your player to try and block that, but he didn't in that instance, and that was the reason why he got that space initially with R9, and it was a great finish, and I mean, a great game, you know, and the first game in Group B for us, and I think it's been end to end.
Vitinha, Dossary going to want to get that goal back as soon as he can. Stone's got a little bit of space in behind, but doesn't really want to get himself too far out of position. He's twisting and turning, looking for a teammate to pass it to. Goes all the way back to Ibrahima Konate, switches the play out wide to Kai Havertz. Pull it. Now it's Vitinha. Into the path of Mbappe. Saka takes a shot on. It's a pop shot. First touch. Czech does well. Does give away a corner though. Whipped in. Haaland there, but not too sure. I think that was Mbappe that beat Haaland to the header.
Yeah, you don't expect that, do you? But you can take the luck that you can get sometimes, because Haaland is very hard to stop, to say the least. Even the likes of Van Dijk most of the time cannot get it from him.
Very true. You got to take what you get in these kind of games. It's a really nice switch of play. Mbappe holding the man that would press for the overlap, but Bukayo Saka finally gets back on the fence. Kroos, now it's Ronaldo, gives it to Haaland. This could be a big chance for GoalPoacher, but no, blocked by Petr Cech. A good save. Got a corner now to potentially punish the Saudi Arabian and take the lead for the first time in this game. Ball played in, Haaland's there, and he has done just that. He's punished him through the corner, and that's where the goals have been coming from this tournament, as GoalPoacher has the lead for the first time today.
Yeah, we did mention it on the other side, obviously, Mbappe stopping the corner, but no one on MsDossary's team could stop Haaland in that position. It was a great whipped ball into that sort of perfect spot, you know. Even if Haaland don't get there, someone will be able to get a bounce off or a shot off, and obviously we saw Haaland put it into the back of the net there, and he is, let's be honest, the best player in this game. You can see it again on the replay. Look how much power he put onto that, basically back stick, and we saw the player lock there from MsDossary to try and get him closer, try and get him on him, but Saliba was not able to do it. And I feel like Saliba's quite an interesting choice. We have seen a few people use him, but over the likes of, you know, Konate and Van Dijk and other players you could have, we've seen Rudiger even, it's a very interesting choice.
From one goal up early on in the game to a goal down, approaching the halfway mark, MsDossary needs to find a way back into this game, as he has just fallen out of the rhythm slightly. Haaland, Ronaldo, big chance. Great save from Petr Cech, and doesn't concede the corner either. The finish not good enough. There has been another goal, and this one looks like it's going the way of Anders, and it's Haaland once again. The ball played in, a great header across the box. The goalkeeper couldn't get anywhere near it.
Yeah, I think we need a Haaland counter. There's been so many goals from Haaland, but to be fair, R9 has got quite a few of them as well. You know, they're just the best, basically the two best players in this competition, to be honest with you.
I reckon he's had at least 60 goals so far. Got to be. And a goal in the PH versus Manu Batshuayi game as well. And this one is going to go the way of PH He takes the lead for the first time in this game, and a GoalPoacher scores one from out of absolute nowhere with Kylian Mbappe. Look at the finish, Lisa. Laces into the side net, and beautiful, beautiful finish.
Outstanding. We did say that he needed to start today with a win, and he looks pumped for it. You know, he hasn't got his headset on. I did mention that he's the only person, I'm pretty sure, in this set of Group B that has not got a headset on. Obviously able to speak to his brother / coach. Obviously more easier. But I mean, what a result so far in this game against, I guess, arguably the crowd favourite, you could say, in MsDossary, and someone that's been in the scene for a while. And here is the replay. Hullet, driven pass into Patelas, into Arna, into Mbappe, and a green time finish from Mbappe. And wow.
Havertz just could not get there quick enough. Straight into that bottom left-hand corner. Well, more mid than bottom, but a massive goal for GoalPoacher, who is coming into today's game with a different energy and has put MsDossary on his list on his notebook and said, right, it starts with you. I'm going to run through you and then run through the rest of the competition so I can work my way back into the tournament. And unfortunately for MsDossary, he is the first name on that list, and he needs to turn this one around if he wants to keep all 3 points to himself. But as it stands, GoalPoacher is the one that will be going home with those points, or, well, going through with those points, not going home, hopefully.
Yeah, exactly. And I was actually looking at the Group B standings, obviously, prior to these set of games. But obviously, if GoalPoacher was to win this game, which he currently is, he'll be on 1 win and 3 losses. And then Dossary would be on the same with 1 win, 3 losses. So obviously, we did see that Verge Gang was winning, so he'd be 2-2. And depending on the other results, he could go up a couple of spaces. But he definitely needs to keep the momentum going if he does win this game, because, you know, going from 1-3 to then 1-4 wouldn't be the greatest idea for him. So I think going from, obviously, this win, get the momentum and try and get 2-3, because looking at the Group A standings, I mean, MsDossary started well, George, but it shows that he's 2-4. So, you know, you can get the first win under your belt, which he did, and then go on to lose a couple more after that. So it's tough.
And there was an early shot out from Haaland, looking for the fourth. It was green time. Goalkeeper did well. Canate just managed to clear. Virgil van Dijk gets a touch on it. Ronaldo almost forces the goalkeeper to make another save. But a good block coming out. But another mistake from Dossary. Mbappe. R1 dribbling straight into Ocelot. It's a good run out on the right wing if he finds it. Toni Kroos does see it, and there's a numbers advantage here if he can find the right passes. Ronaldo takes a shot on. Great save from Petr Cech. The green time finish was not enough as the corner comes out. Once again, Toni Kroos will be on it. All played in deep into the box, and yeah, Petr Cech can come and claim that one.
Yeah, that was a massive chance for GoalPoacher to go 4-1 up and sort of, I guess you could say, settle the nerves. Obviously, you know, we've all played foot champs where we've had 2-goal leads, and within a matter of 10 minutes we see ourselves losing. So getting that 3-goal cushioner would have been helpful, but pretty sure it was great goalkeeper movement from Dossary to sort of stop that from going in, especially with a green time shot.
Oh, Ocelot, what an important touch that was. And so cool and calm from GoalPoacher to not just boot it out of play, but to take a touch and invite the player on and win himself a goal kick. That is playing life on the edge.
Yeah, I always do that and end up conceding from it. But, you know, he's confident, as you can see with the way he's playing. You know, he's going forward with such menace, and no one can stop him at the moment. And there is another goal. I was just talking about how cool and calm and collected he is going forward, and he's dominant right now. He is showing why he is here.
Yep, coming out on top here in this game. MsDossary, not what we wanted to see, or not what the Saudi Arabian faithful would have wanted to see, supporting the home player. You can see here, Stones makes his way into the box. Great pass to Patelas, one touch. You would have thought the tackle would have been made there on Mbappe to Saliba, but the celebrations for GoalPoacher and his coach, as you can see, they must be relieved more than anything that a result is finally going their way.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like I mentioned, when of course I predicted to him, by the way, I'm two up now right now. But yeah, when he actually obviously came into today, I know I mentioned earlier that he got quite a few unlucky goals against him yesterday, and I think you can just realise sometimes when it's against you. And I think today he's coming with a new mindset. Yeah, he's 0-3, but he can make amends for that. He can make sure that he wins as many games as he can today to try and get into that resurrection stage where he could come out of that and guarantee himself $50,000. He's a young lad. $50,000 would mean so much to him, but there's still much that he needs to do in this game and the further games today.
Mbappe to Saka, great tackle by Ibrahima Konate. As GoalPoacher wants another one, he smells blood. And this could be a potential opportunity for him to rake back some of his goal difference as well. Patelas, an interception, plays it down the wing for Haaland, who plays it into the path for Ronaldo. It's been another goal. And Anders has come to play today by the looks of things, as he scores his 4th goal, and it's Jude Bellingham. What an audacious angle to shoot from there. Absolutely ridiculous. And Anders 4-1 up now. Sari still fighting for a goal though to get back into this game. There is still quite a while left in this game, by the way. It's not all done. Havertz twisting and turning. Pull it into the path of Vitinha. Might have looked for the shot himself there, but looked for the pass into the box. But denied. Patelas. Now it's Ronaldo switching the play to the other side of the field. That's a lovely pass from Kroos right at the last second. Patelas, green time shot. The goalkeeper movement, I think, there from Dasari was enough to keep that one out. But the corner kick will come through. And this is a big opportunity. Haaland from corners, as we know, very, very dangerous. Swung in. Canate there to win the header. Virgil van Dijk wins it back though as Toni Kroos is on the ball now, twisting and turning, looks for the pass through to Ronaldo. Somehow still got it as it goes behind for yet another corner. One more. We might see a goal. Ball played in. It's Haaland that heads it away in the end. The pressure is mounting here in this game for Dossari, and that is a lovely goal from Nathan. Wow, what a screamer to bring him within 2 goals of Anders. Not much longer left in that game though. Mbappe twisting and turning.
It's been a sort of end-to-end game so far, you could say. I know it's 4-1, but every single time Dossari seems to go forward, it's just pressure from GoalPoacher. And another goal has gone in. This time it has gone the way of, I think that's actually PH Sin to make him go 4-1 up against Manu Bashore, who didn't have the greatest of runs yesterday, but PH Sin will take it. Obviously 3-1 now if that game stays the same, whereas Manu Bashore will be 1-3, so similar to GoalPoacher if this game stays the same as well.
Shot comes out, Haaland with the rebound, hits right on the bottom of the post. Really unlucky for MsDossary, as he could have brought it back to 4-2 there, but disallowed. You know, goalkeeper a little bit fortunate there. The woodwork comes into play. Now it's Kylian Mbappe, looks to feed it into Ronaldo. Now it's Haaland looking to give it to Ruud Gullit, but this is where the pressure comes out from GoalPoacher. A little bit of fortune as he runs through on goal with Erling Haaland, and is he just going to go round? Oh, that's cheeky. That is cheeky, GoalPoacher, as he finds the 5th goal of the game with Ronaldo, and that is going to wipe 4 goals off his minus goal difference. Maybe he's going to look for more.
Yeah, I mean, crazy result. Obviously, I feel like a lot of people going into this probably wouldn't have expected GoalPoacher to win this game at MsDossary 2 week. I actually can see you guys in the chat as well, the Saudi fans. Welcome into the stream. And yeah, I mean, what a performance from GoalPoacher. Obviously, not so good for your man, MsDossary, but this is the replay of the goal. It's quite easy going through on goal. Obviously, the drag back into R9, and that makes it 5-1 GoalPoacher.
Does indeed, and that is the nail in the coffin, really, as far as this game goes. There is still a few more minutes left to go. Saka through on goal, and that is going to be a lovely finish. Green timed, nice amount of power on it, and that one will go into the back of the net. Obviously, doesn't really mean too much in the you know, the aspect of the game in the full scale, but it does mean that, you know, it's one more goal that Dossari has that won't go onto his goal differential. Oh, lovely finish.
Yeah, a great finish. Obviously, we know Saka's very good with his left foot. And, I mean, this card is just so good. Obviously, I remember Anders talking about him last tournament he played. He was his favourite player. Obviously, at that point, don't think Haaland was out. But obviously, now I'm sure he's changed to Haaland. But he's one of the best players in the game. And there's a reason that he's the price that he is.
Absolutely. Telas to Ronaldo to Haaland, down to Kylian Mbappe, who has a little bit of space, chooses to go out wide and spread the play a little bit, and now works it back into the midfield. And it's Patelas. GoalPoacher's playing some incredible FC24 action right now. He's doing so well. Needs to be careful though. Mbappe coming down the wing. Saka is there, fakes the pass with the player lock. It doesn't quite pay off for him as the goalkeeper makes a good save. And now it's a 3-on-1 situation. Surely a goal has to come from the end of this. Ronaldo passes it to Mbappe. Loads of room. Haaland. And it's another goal for GoalPoacher as he's winning 6-2 now, regains his 4-goal lead. And what can you really say? This is an absolute... I don't want to say, I don't want to be too brutal towards MsDossary because, obviously he's a great player and he's one of the greats of all time, but this has been a bit of a rout for GoalPoacher.
Yeah, I think it's actually what he needed, to be honest with you, as well. This is the replay before I say what I was going to say. Obviously, 3-on-1, a counter you could say from MsDossary having a clear chance down the other side, but great keeper movement, and Haaland slots it in. But, yeah, I think this is exactly what he needed. Yesterday, didn't win a single game, had like a -10 goal difference. Going into today, he needed some goals, but he also needed some wins. And 6-2, that currently is +4 goals for him. So, what a performance and what a way to start today and show people that he's not here to play about.
He's not come to play any games today other than FC24. That one is offside. He's here to win. And he has got this first game won pretty damn well by 4 goals. But he's going to want more. He's going to want to try and get his goal differences as close to neutral as possible. Ronaldo with a chance, green time, but well blocked by Virgil van Dijk. Been a goal in the Nathan Anders game, and it does look like it's gone the way of Nathan. Nice goal with Haaland, slots it in at the near post. 3-4 now with not long left to go. Anders is fuming, and there's another chance for GoalPoacher, but can't put it in the back of the net. Animated Anders as always.
Indeed, I think obviously he was a couple of goals up in that game, and now it's going to go down to the wire. The last couple of minutes in that game to see if Nathan can come back. So you can see why he's frustrated. But I mean, this game so far that we're commentating over, Dossary versus GoalPoacher, I think this has been an unexpected result that we both thought. Obviously, I did predict GoalPoacher, but I didn't think it'd be 6-2.
No, I don't think anybody thought it'd be 6-2, and it could potentially be even more with a little bit of time left on the clock. Tony Kroos into the feet of Patelas, but Ganate cuts that one out. Oh, is that onside? No, offside is the call. Kroos into the feet of Ronaldo, takes a shot on but blocks, and into the hands of Petr Cech. Kroos. Good tackle. Any final thoughts on this game, Lisa, before we approach the full-time whistle?
I don't even know what to say. I'm mind blown. I think obviously it was such a great result from GoalPoacher, but I did expect it to be such a high-scoring game. I feel like Dossary has got quite unlucky. He's had a few chances where you would think it would go in. But on the flip side, GoalPoacher did have a couple of them yesterday, so I think it's sometimes you need a little bit of luck. But in the potential chance here to go 7-2 up, a great block from Saliba. But I mean, any thoughts from you, George?
Not really. No, I think I've said enough on the way this game has gone. It is unfortunate for Dossary, but he could get a consolation goal, and he will, through Erling Haaland to bring it 6-3. And that one is, it is a consolation goal. GoalPoacher picking up the win. Obviously, it's not going to be a great feeling conceding so close to full time, but that is going to be him picking up his first 3 points